So you're entering your 14th year at NC State as the head swim and diving coach, one of the premier programs in the country. You also were the Olympic coach this year, but I want to talk a little football first. You and Catherine Burkhoff killed it on the Alpha Wolf. A little bit of wrestling, a little bit of Michael Buffer.
Let's get ready to rumble!
I grew up, we would watch boxing, watch Mike Tyson when he was young coming up. And every time you would watch the big event, Michael Buffer would come out. I used to love seeing that when I was a kid. Little ode to Michael Buffer.
And Burkhoff did pretty well. She came out there with her little flex on and her medals.
I think she was doing push-ups in the tunnel to even look more jacked. She was excited, but she was nervous. We had fun with it.
So she goes to her first Olympics. She becomes the first NC State female to medal in the Olympics. I found that baffling myself, thinking of all the great swimmers that we've had here. What do you think led to her success in the Olympics, where she was able to get a bronze and a gold?
Well, she's kind of had a chip on her shoulder since 2021. When the Olympics were pushed back, she felt like she had a chance to make the team. We went to Olympic trials, and she just missed it. And, of course, it was really hard in the moment. But it kind of lit a little fire underneath her that she's kind of carried with her all the way through now. And I knew she had a chance to medal because her race, you take top 6 women in America and they're top 10 in the world. So she swims an event that if you go, you got a chance to get a medal. I just felt so much of a relief for her because how much she's carried this with her since the trials and not making the team, and now she has a chance to leave with a medal, and I just felt relief probably more than anything, and and then the emotions came after that.
You have done it, and you have done it here at NC State. What does it do for you to now get to lead a program that you are a part of as a student athlete?
Just lots of pride. I mean, things are different, but then some things are the same. So I think whenever I tell stories or my motivation, my passion comes out, and I wear it on my sleeve, I feel like people, like the team, they sense the passion is truly real, and it's not me just jumping on someone else's passion. I've lived it.
We might as well get a little rowdy now, right? Might as well get a little rowdy!
Where does your passion come from?
When I came here, it wasn't the best swimming school. It was a school where I felt like I could be me. And that meant a lot to me. I didn't feel like I was trying to be someone I wasn't when I was here, and I knew every little thing I could do could make an impact at a place that values people, that values relationships, that values honoring hard work.
I want to talk about 2 things. A target. In the men's program, you're wearing the target. 9 out of the last 10 ACC titles have been through NC State. What is that like when you're wearing the target?
At first it was fun because we used to talk about, getting it done, and then, okay, now can we prove it that we can do it again? And then the theme always had to change. The thing you hear about, it is harder once you're on top to stay on top. I do think is true. It's harder from a motivational standpoint to keep a lot of the guys, oh, we can do it. We've done it before. And I was like, yeah, but there's people that are gunning just for you. Everyone's on all the teams behind us have one common trait: go after NC State, where we don't have that. So it is tough, but it's just got to try different ways on how to keep these guys motivated to remind them that winning's fun. It's more fun than not.
On the women's side, aiming for the target. You've won 2 of the last 8 ACC titles, but Virginia has really commanded the lead here lately. How do you aim for the target that they're wearing in the women's program?
Yeah, I think that's where I'm getting to wear the other shoe, right? Is we have what we need here to win. We just got to keep putting a building block on top of a building block, and one of those big building blocks is having an Olympic medalist on the women's side, and I think that was huge.
What does your year look like this year from men and women's perspective?
So from a men's perspective, our team has always had pretty good depth, and so we graduated some important pieces of the puzzle. I think it gives our chance to showcase our depth. It allows new opportunities for some guys that were kind of waiting in the wings to see what they're made of at the highest level. Our women's team will be a little bit different. Losing Burkhoff that was 5 years. Luckily, we got a 5th year out of it. But I like the way our women are set up. We are pretty young, but we got a lot of firepower in the youth. And our upperclassmen are doing a great job with the excitement of the freshmen that I think it makes them excited and hungry, like, hey, we're going to be all right this year, and I think that's keeping things exciting for them.
Well, you have set a standard here at NC State under your leadership. Good luck pursuing more championships moving forward.
Thank you.
Appreciate your time, Braden.
Appreciate it. Go Pack.